Abby. I'm a student respiratory therapist, and today I'm here to teach you about your asthma diary and your asthma action plan. Have you ever used one of these before?
No, I've never even heard of this.
Okay, so we're going to start with the asthma diary then. So the purpose of the asthma diary here, it just kind of lets us know how well you're doing. So every day there's an AM and a PM slot. You're going to record your peak flow reading with your device. You're going to also write down any symptoms you had. Were they serious? Were they moderate? Were they mild? All the medications you took for that day. And if you have like an attack, if you can write down kind of what that trigger was or what you were doing when that happened, so we can better identify your triggers. So your peak flow, your best was 500 liters per minute. So we're going to use that. So your green zone, which is your good zone, so that means your asthma is well controlled. That's between 400 and 500 liters per minute. Your yellow zone, which is a caution, it's between 300 and 400. And then your red or danger zone is less than 300.
Okay.
So now we're going to move on to your asthma action plan. So this is similar to your diary, but it just kind of gives you kind of a list of things to do when you're in each zone. So here you can say you got your name, today's date, and your next doctor's asthma check-in date. You have your doctor's information here and your emergency contact information. So this is your green zone. So this is when you're well. Your asthma is under control and you have almost no symptoms. So your peak flow is over 400. So you're going to take Symbicort. You're going to take that 2 puffs twice a day. And you're going to take your Ventolin. You're going to take that 2 puffs as needed. You're going to take your Ventolin with your spacer. Do you know how to use your spacer?
Yeah, I know how to use that.
Okay, perfect. So that means everything's good. You're feeling well, your peak flows are good, and you're taking your medication as you should be. So when you're not well, that's when we go to the yellow zone. So this is when your asthma is getting worse, you're needing your reliever more than usual, you're having more symptoms, and you're waking up with asthma, and asthma is also interfering with your usual activities. So this is when your peak flows between 300 and 400. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep taking your preventer, so your Symbicort. You're going to take it 2 puffs. You can take this up to 4 times a day now in this zone, so as compared to the 2. In the green zone, you're also going to still take your Ventolin when you need it, when you're feeling short of breath. You take 2 puffs as needed with your spacer. Okay. Also in the yellow zone, we've prescribed you prednisone. So it's a ingested corticosteroid, so it's going to help with it's going to decrease inflammation in your lungs. So you're going to take 50 milligrams once daily for 5 days. You're going to take your 2 puffs of Symbicort up to 4 times a day. Okay. So now we move on to your red zone. So this is your danger zone. This isn't good. So you're having a severe asthma flare-up. You're needing your reliever again within 3 hours. Maybe sometimes even the reliever isn't working anymore. Your increased difficulty breathing, and you're waking up at night a lot with asthma symptoms. So this is when your peak flow is below 300. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to call 911. Okay. If your Ventolin's not working, that's a bad sign. Okay. You're going to try to take your Symbicort still, maintain that, but really you're going to rely on your Ventolin. You're just going to keep going with that, even on the way to the hospital in the ambulance. You're going to keep taking your Ventolin. Yeah, that's your red zone. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
To you at all? Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, if I'm in the yellow zone and I'm still kind of not feeling well and it lasts for a couple of days, what should I do? Should I go to the hospital, or do I just kind of keep going with like the prednisone?
Yeah, so if you've taken your course of 5 days and you're still not getting any better, you should call your doctor. Okay. And he'll tell you, or they'll tell you what to do from that point, if you should go to the emergency room or not. Okay. That was a good question. Any other questions?
No, I think that was it.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.